Right, everybody. So, today's going to be a busy day, stream-wise, like I said. So, going to do some Sentinels of the Multiverse for you. Did this a couple weeks ago, and people seemed to like it. So we're going to give that a shot again. Plus, I like it. It's the multiplayer beta, specifically. Okay, so I think, since it's still just the two of us, we're going to grab 2 heroes each and just go. Oh, sweet. Which is fair, Pantagruel. Sweet. We just got a third. Pick what you want, and hello. Alright, oh, I should let Shalas know. Oh. Shalas. Alright. I try to be polite. All the people here are doing the beta. It's an open beta, though, so it's really easy to get into. You just have to buy the actual base game, and then you should get access. Let me see. Do we have any viewers? I don't think so. What does the dashboard have to say? 12. Ooh, 64. Really? Nice. Okay, let's head back to the main screen here. Alright, so we got Tachyon. Let's go Haka. The middle. Alright, so the matriarch is a tough old bird, as it were. She's the nemesis for Tachyon. I believe they're actually sisters. I don't really know the lore or whatnot. Alright. She's got an interesting shtick. Some of the villain cards have like an entourage that they come with. You know, like Citizen Dawn, most of her cards are other citizens, and some of them synergize with each other, some of them synergize with her, some of them are just around. This chick, on the other hand, has, well, the foul cards, and they're tiny, but there's a lot of them. So, you know, crazy stuff. Oh, yeah. Darken the Skies is not fun. It pulls a whole bunch, potentially, of the foul. So, Alright, so I'm Haka today. Haka's great. He's one of the tanks. He also has an inbuilt damage ability, which is wonderful for having as a power. So that being said, I'm going to slap down a damage reduction, which is Taimoko. Just reduce damage flat out. He's also got the highest hit points of the 3. And I am going to punch the mask. Alright. They just added in the game as a whole that little fast forward button in the bottom corner. So when things get queued up, you can just hit that. It goes through them nice and quick. It's wonderful. I am a big fan of that. Just makes my life easier. I'd like if I could just have it auto on, but I understand why they don't have that as the default. And they may have. I haven't actually looked in the options menu since that happened. Or like, you know, a shortcut key to do that with as well. Something. But, anyway. Tachyon shtick is... most of her powers, or most of her abilities come from playing cards. So she gets things that let her draw cards. She gets, small damage abilities. All sorts of neat stuff, by and large. The location is the Mars base. Okay, Tachyon it is. Oh, they changed it. Ooh, neat. So before, when you would, click on something to target it, you would get... It would just be a number of how many people had done so. Now, it shows the icon of the person doing it. So this little bit here, which identifies people quite readily. So, multiplayer, lets you know who the trouble people are who aren't paying attention. Or, are busy doing, a stream while they're supposed to be paying attention to the game. Ooh. Oh, bollocks. And, yeah, Munin increasing the damage is no good either. So a lot of the Matriarch's abilities trigger off of the Foul card. But the Carrion Fields domain and the... no. I thought there was another one. Never mind. They usually also help the Foul stuff in some way. Like, the Carrion Fields, whenever a Foul card is destroyed, it deals each hero, except the hero with the highest hit points, 1 toxic damage, which is mean... because it's hitting the more fragile people usually. That's no good. Munin just does a wide space damage buff for... increases the damage buff for the Matriarch and decreased damages to the Matriarch and to any cohorts. There's 3, I think. There's Munin and Hugin, the 2 ravens of Norse myth that would advise Odin. Don't know if there is actually a 3rd one. I assume there must be, but I've never actually thought about it before. I love AZ. Anybody who, is familiar with me in this game knows that I love Absolute Zero. He's kind of a weird character, but he's so good. Alright, So I think doubling down on the damage doing is going to be my particular thing. Because I can take the mask out right now. Let's ask the team. I forget my punctuations from time to time. I try to type like, you would write. It doesn't always work. You get lazy, you miss a key, whatever. Alright. So, Tachyon doesn't tend to do... Fair enough. Doesn't tend to do a large amount of damage, but let's just see. Play that. I will punch the mask. Oh boy. So yeah, the mask is one of the more annoying effects because it allows for a cascade effect to occur, especially when it doubles up. Hey, Jason. Welcome back. It's not really morning. I only had like 4 or 5 hours to sleep, man. That's hardcore. I can't do that anymore. Too old. I never really was good at it. I always needed my sleep. Okay. And it's gone. Now, she's got like 2 or 3 cards that return that to play, but I think Darkens the Skies is one of them, so we should be able to get away with it for now. Nice. So that's one of the exceptions to the doing small amounts of damage that Tachyon has. It just depends on how many bursts cards that she has in her discard. So, now, she's got 5. One of the nice things about the game is it'll actually, like, give you hints about stuff up here. Ah, self-destruct mode. If that card runs out of cards below it, which it loses every turn that... There. Keep hitting that. Keep hitting that fast forward button. I've completely forgotten what I was saying. Oh dear. Oh no, it'll be fine. Okay. Yeah. Both AZ to a lesser degree and Tachyon to a higher degree have, like, broad spectrum damage stuff, which is great against this. You just have to be ready to deal with the consequences. Which is part of why you take out the big stuff, if you can, quickly. Okay. And, ooh, we got through another turn. Oh god, these two are hurt. Now, Absolute Zero requires at least the 2 pieces of equipment that are in play right now. He's all good. Spelling, we all get there in the end. Yeah, these two, the Null Point unit makes cold damage heal AZ, and the Isothermic Transducer makes Absolute Zero generate cold damage after being hit by fire damage. And the AZ's, like, innate power is to hit himself with either cold or fire damage. So it's pretty good. Alright. So I think I'm going to Haka Restoration. Ah, Rampage. That'll come in handy later. Savage Mana is great. Savage Mana is a wonderful card to get for this matchup. Basically, any time that the villain card deck has a lot of, like... I see. Has a lot of recursion stuff. This allows you to put things that Haka kills underneath it, so that the villain can't get their hands on it anymore, which is awesome. That being said, let's get rid of this. And Punish the Weak is not a good thing, since all of the foul are tiny anyway, so I don't need the extra damage. And I'll just get damage spike if I attack anything important. I'm going to pitch this Vitality Search. Alright, and we'll stop there. Alright, and we'll punch Munin, I guess. At least do 1 damage to it. There we go. And it's Tachyon's turn. Ooh, Ground Pound. That'll come in handy. So, like I said, Jason, I don't play Agario. I don't really like it. I like watching other people play it well enough, but playing it myself, not something I'm really keen on. Plus, yeah, Tachyon is taking out kind of en masse here. Okay. Yep. All right. Experiment's fun because it pulls a couple cards off the bottom of the deck. No, I don't have any children myself. Still looking for the right girl. It's been a little rough. I've always been a nerd, and I've always been a little heavy, and this city has many options for the ladies, so I'm not first on a lot of lists, but that's okay. When I do find somebody who's interested, then that's great. I dated some over the years, but yeah, not really where I'm at. Looking for a partner at this point. Okay, Meteor Storm is amusing. So Meteor Storm just prevents all damage anyone does to anyone else, so it just streamlines this whole thing quite a lot. Oh, and as far as Minecraft goes, I'm probably not going to play any more today. I'm hoping that my friends will be available for some on the new server. I set it up in between streams, so I figure that should be good, but I want to wait until I've got them around to play a bit more with. So right now I'm going to play some Sentinels of the Multiverse, and then after I may play Citizens of Earth, which is kind of a role-playing game. Anyway. Oh. Yeah, we can't afford to do that right now. That means I can, however, put out this Savage Mana. We won't take any damage because this won't kill us. And then when we take it out, or when we take out the Meteor Storm, we can, I can then Rampage and take out most of this and put it all under Savage Mana. Alright. Okay. Might as well skip since I can't do damage. And that's all Haka can do right now. Is online. And I can Rampage if you take out the storm on your next turn. Good. Ah, nice. That Fleet of Foot is good because not only does it draw you a card, it gives you additional play afterwards, and it lets the rest of your team also draw a card each. Very nice. The attack card that Shayla's just used. Two carrion fields? I totally missed the second one. Ouch. I hate pervasive red dust. Okay, a little bit fast forward. Just to, catch up. They're waiting for me to select something. There we go. So generally speaking, people run with the half of the people have to vote in order for something to go through. I mean, if it's not a private action, which there are two other versions though. One needs unanimous, and the other is just like the person who made the game makes all of those decisions. So. And the mask is back. Boo. Alright. See, once the pile underneath self-destruct, so when we skip our turns like this, we put a card underneath self-destruct sequence. Once it piles up to a certain number, in this case 5, then it just dies. So between the two of us, it'll take a couple of turns, but in fact, actually, yeah, no, it'll take 2 more turns for it to go away. Oh yeah, that's a good effect too. Sucker Punch destroys. It doesn't deal damage. So the meteor doesn't allow it to hurt us, and it still dies. It's a nice little halfway point. One of the heroes, Ra, has a power called Terrible Wrath, which is just a powered version of that card, which could be useful in this kind of stuff, but I'm hoping for Hawkeye to get a chance to just boom and smack all of these things down. Or at least as many of them as possible, right? Alright, so the self-sequence ticks down and drops one of the cards from underneath. Yes. Alright. Okay. I'm going to ditch this other Punish the Weak, because again, not a valuable card here. It lets you do an extra damage to the weakest enemy, but reduces your damage to anyone who isn't the weakest enemy, so yeah. Alright. Now the upside with that... Oh, cool. Maintenance level, when it's destroyed, you put it underneath self-destruct sequence when it's in play, so we can get rid of it this turn. Oh, fast forward. Click. Fast forward. Luckily, the fast forward button doesn't need you to click on the button when it appears. It's actually kind of always there. So if you just click, things will actually proceed a little faster. Again, I'm hoping they'll make it so I can just toggle it on and not have to worry about it. But, again, I understand why they don't do that. Oh, Hugin's in play. That's bad. That's really bad, actually. We have to get rid of him because he destroys ongoing stuff and equipment. And he brings Munin back into play, which is just not cool. To have both of them in play is just not cool. Chance the rampage then. And if you did, then stuff. That's true. Alright, and I will rest of your turn? Yes. So I'll tick up the self-destruct, so we don't have to worry about that. She's going to say no. And then she's going to make it so we don't get our asses kicked. Hopefully. So the HUD goggles let you play an additional action. The pushing the limits lets you play an additional action and draw an additional card, but it does deal you damage at the start of your turn. Unless you decide not to do it, then you at least get the advantage for one turn. It's a good card. Good. So yeah, this is an important kind of careful play to get out of the way, but after that... Alright, so Matriarch is going to hit us. Rough time. This is a bad setup. This is what can happen with the Matriarch. Luckily, the Carignan fields are, neutered, so the amount of damage we're taking here is at least less than it could have been. Oh, that's not a vote. That's an individual decision thing. Ah. That's the right button. A lot of things to go through here with a mass attack and just a mass of birds. A common thing is to have your pushing the limits explode for some reason after you've gotten some advantage out of it. So, not a decision I'm surprised about at all. So you noticed a little bit of electricity showing up around Tachyon's portrait in the background there. That's because she's under 10 hit points. Come on, Penta. I believe in you. Pardon me. Nice. Okay. Ah, that's too bad. So Tachyon, sorry, that version of Tachyon that we're playing with here, the ooh, no? Oh, I don't know what happened. Ooh, talking. Oh yeah. Right. Alright. Well. Oh god, there's 2 villainous weapons out. Oh. Oh, and another meteor storm. Okay, well, never mind then. And my Savage Man is gone, so I can't use that to help us. We're just gonna die. If only they'd listened to me and taken the chance. Don't bother. We're doomed. We're super doomed. Yes, the matriarch has flipped from her start mode to her back of card mode. And at least try. Alright, let's see what happens. Good man. Go Pantagruel. Woman? I don't know. I don't know Pantagruel that well. We've played a few times, but those kind of things don't normally come up a lot. It's part of why I like the internet. Either it's the only thing you talk about, or it's just not worth it. Wonderful little middle ground, I suppose. Also a possibility. Alright. Alright. So one of the things that AZ has is retrieve equipment cards from your discard. So those items that have been destroyed a couple of times can be pulled back, which is good. That being said, it spikes you for 2 damage, but if you've got the right setup, you can just redirect that. Okay. Vitality Surge. Heal a little bit, draw a card. Ooh, Mirror. I like that card. That's a good card. And skip, because punching something is not really helpful. Ooh. So, Haka's got 2 pieces of equipment. They're both sticks you use to hit things with, because Haka hit things. Haka like to hit things with sticks. Haka have delicate hands. Okay, so self-destruct. Wait, not? Oh yeah, self-destruct. Good. Good. Okay. So the advantages of Tachyon's super scientific Tachyon specifically ability is that not only do you have a chance of playing both of the cards you pull off the bottom of the deck, anyone's deck, if they have a matching keyword of some kind, but you also have a good chance, if it's Tachyon's deck, of 1, succeeding, because she's got a lot of one-shot or burst cards, and 2, it at least loads burst cards into your discard, so your 2 different powers that key off of the burst trait are more powerful. It's great. This is my preferred version of Tachyon. Okay. I'm willing to find out what's going on. I still want to do this, but I don't really care that much at this point. I just want to not have that many environment cards popping out, because they're bad. Alright. Especially one of them is a maintenance level, and it just gets messy at that point. You end up with so much stuff in play. Are there 2 meteors? Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Okay, choose for me. Nobody's dealing any damage right now. Oh goodness. So this is the kind of thing that happens with the matriarch. Suddenly, all of this stuff shows up. Wow. Just all kinds of wow. Okay. No? Yes? I don't know. No? Okay, that's fair. This has gone very poorly. So, I can respect wanting to just wipe and try another game. Different heroes, different villains, different environment, it can all make a huge difference. And even just the cards that a hero or villain pull can make a big difference by themselves, even on decks that are, normally strong against another. It's just hard to know. It's just hard to know like this. Yeah. Because I'm the room host, I have fantastic powers. Any response? No, I'm good. Haka have stick. Oop, there we go. Hey, oop. Okay. Oh, sweet. And now there are 4. Alright, who do I get? Yay! AZ on the random. I will take him. Like I said, like Absolute Zero. Get some good stuff. And just the attitude around the card is kind of lighthearted and ridiculous most of the time. And I like those kind of characters. I think they're pretty sweet. Oop, here he comes. Back from the dead. Spite. Ooh. haven't actually played against this version. As you would have noticed, I was locked. Okay, so let's see. This one, maybe? Ah, boo. Okay. I'm actually going to look at the Spite variant card. So, start of the game, Spite enters play Agent of Gloom side up. All 5 drug cards from the villain deck are put face down in the villain play area. The save card is put into play. The villain deck is shuffled. Okay, well, that makes sense. Yeah, more of that. Alright. Ooh, sweet. This is a decent start. Alright. So, we've got an endothermic already, so we'll grab a null point, and we will pop the the isothermic rather, into play, and let's zap ourselves a little bit of fire, and give him a little bit of a kiss. Hey Spite, how you doing? Who's your daddy? Because 2 can be spiteful at this game. Aha! Bad joke. Okay. So the kiss is, at the end of the villain turn, deals each non-villain target 1 infernal damage. Card is indestructible. So all of the all the drug cards are indestructible. So, which is rough because, you know, getting him down takes a lot of effort. So, okay. At the start of the villain's turn, if there are 4 cards under the safe house, okay, Spite flips. If not, a drug card is flipped face up, which means it starts having an effect. Whenever a lab raid would be played, instead it is discarded, and Spite deals each hero target 2 melee damage. Lab raid would allow you to fetch a drug card out of your deck in order to power up Spite. Or, well, the villain's deck, rather. Nobody actually plays the villains in this game. Yes. Yes. Oh, this will be good. So, Fix is great for dealing damage. That's pretty much his whole shtick, is he punches things. That's about it. He has the styles, and then he has tools, like stuff you'd find in a garage, that he uses to beat the snot out of bad guys. He's like the old master. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, good. We should hopefully be able to do something about the innocent bystander. Lab rats. Ow. Lab rats aren't much of a threat. Now, if some of the lab cards get put into play, that changes very rapidly. 3. Why not? Vote for 3. Alright, nice and easy. Ah! I hate this card! I don't like the fact that this card exists. It kind of contravenes the point, I think, of, you know, this whole mechanic, because it always comes up. So getting things put underneath the safe house doesn't in fact help you in any way, shape, or form. Alright. At the end of the villain turn, destroy all environment cards and then deal... Oh, right. See, I don't like this one. It turns off more or less the environment deck, which is always really neat. And it's just that much more damage for him to do, which is always really annoying. Alright. Because I'm willing to offer up some cards to get this guy out of play so we can hopefully not see another break-in. Alright. No, I do not want to do that, since he'll take care of it. So, I will put... Yeah. I'll put the null point in play. And, I'm a heal. Spite's got so many ways to heal that hitting him for small amounts of damage just isn't worthwhile. Once I get the focus apparatus in play and maybe something else, that changes. But, until then, I have to keep it in mind. Alright, Panta. Alright. So the Grease Monkey Fist, the reason I was like, oh yeah, baby, is because it's one of the great keys to doing some decent damage with Fix. And, because I love this part, he gets to choose what kind of damage. And since Absolute Zero cares what kind of damage is being dealt to him, you can have Fix hit him with, like, Ice Punch or Fire Punch or whatever, and because it increases the damage because Fix is doing the extra damage, there's a couple ways to, like, maximize that, to do some really silly stuff with the two of them. It's great synergy. Oh, Tyron's nice. Not against Spite, but because Spite doesn't usually have any, like, allies or anything in play. It's usually just him. But if he does, you can do some interesting things because of it. Oh, graphical glitch. Alright. Well, I'm glad this is going to go away quickly. It's not as bad for me, but for everyone else, it's not good. Jesus. Okay. Face down villain cards are indestructible, which is fairly normal. Let's take number 3 again. Oop. Okay. Increases damage dealt by Spite by 1, and then put 2 hero cards back in. Okay. Ammo drop is also kind of a waste since, again, most of the villain cards you'll see aren't things that can be destroyed. And here comes the damage. Everybody gets hit a bit, and for a bit more than they would because of the Upsilon, or the compound Upsilon. Alright, at least the super cool VAT is gone. Again, not as bad for me, but for everyone else, just not good at all. They end up taking a lot of damage. So. Okay. So now that we've got this set up in play, we can start actually doing a bit more damage. Oop. Yes. I think the first version was more accurate. I can't remember if there's 2 R's inaccurate or not. Alright, so... what am I at? 13. I'm a heal. I am very squishy right now. Somebody said something as well. I can grease gun, but thinking of waiting a turn until all drugs have flipped. Okay. Being said, depending on when the Upsilon drug goes off... Oop. Sweet. Good times. Nice punch, too. Down 10 points. Okay. Alright, GI Bunker. So, much like a lot of the tech heroes, Bunker and AZ need stuff in play to really set them up. So, when I say the other tech heroes, I somewhat count Tempest as one. He's an alien from another planet, so, you know. And about half of his significant play, like persistent cards, so ongoing or equipment, are equipment, which is more than average for a non-techie type, or, you know, Fix, because Fix is all about the tools. He'll just beat you up with an entire garage, and it'll be fine. Ooh, sweet! Cleansing Downpour, 2 hit points each. Very nice. Alright, and that's going to go away real soon, so let's hope this one. Possession of illegal drugs. Yeah, these drugs are definitely illegal. They also turn you into a giant monstrosity, so, Alright. That's kind of smart. Oh, wait, yeah. Because then he can keep playing it and keep drawing cards. That's pretty cool. Ah, my focus apparatus. Ooh. Oh, wait. That didn't go away. What happened? No. Alright. Yes. Do it. Ow. Not a fan of that. That being said, let's throw this Impale out and attach to Spite. And then I'm going to spike myself for some cold and get those hit points back. Okay. Ace punch. Ooh, pipe wrench. Nice. I like the pipe wrench. It's a good one. Strike. Strikes absolute 0 for cold damage. Yes. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. No longer on the brink of doom. Oh dear. Bunker is thinking. So upgrade mode lets you play 2 cards a turn, but it doesn't let you use any powers. So it's a bit of a compromise, because you can still draw, unlike one of the other modes that that Bunker has. So it's all about choosing which mode is most important at the time. And upgrade is probably the least generally beneficial, but it lets you get that stuff you need into play so you can switch over into like your turret mode and really start pounding on the enemy hard. So it's a tactical choice, really. Well, I mean, everybody's going to gain a hit point, so yeah, sure, why not? We could use them. hate forced entry. I think there's only 2 of them in Spite's deck, but I always see them both every time I play against this particular character. See? Didn't swear. Could have sworn. Didn't. This one. We at least have a chance of getting rid of it. That is much better. Sadly, those are now gone. Oops. I keep clicking on people's portraits because the button is so close to that. Everybody's getting hurt just a little bit. Yes. Yes, I can do that. I can ditch... yeah, I can ditch this. Okay, and that. I've got the modular realignment, which lets me decide where it should go. Okay. Did he hit me? Is this one? The power deals them to... right. Right, that. I hate that. Okay. So, what is the smartest thing to do here? We can play this, which doesn't really accomplish much. Or we can dig for more better cards. Yeah, let's dig. It's not like he's going to get any worse from this point on. He's as bad as he's going to get. We're so fragile right now, so we need that protection. So his grease gun prevents. Well, he'll play it in a sec, hopefully. There it is. So it ends his turn. He doesn't even draw. But non-hero targets cannot deal damage by itself. That's just amazing, especially since Spite's got the thing that does damage to us, which I think is this one. No. Alright, this one, which when somebody uses power, they get spiked for damage. Not having to deal with that is a good thing. So yeah, Tempest has got a few options. Works just fine. Huzzah. Ooh, and yay, hit points. Lovely, lovely hit points. Yeah. Face down drug cards, not enough victims underneath the thing, so yeah. I can move this. Oh, we have a lock. Ooh, somebody's talking. Yeah. I'm good with that. Lab raid, which is fine. Prevents damage. Lovely. Okay. Yay, proper damage. Can't reduce it or nothing. Alright. Good. So, first, let's play this, since it draws us a card. And let's thin our deck, which is always nice. Getting stuff we don't need to worry about out is good. Do that again, since it gives us the free play. And we get the last one out of our deck, which again is a good thing. So since I don't have it in play, I'm going to throw down the modular realignment. I'm going to take that. I'm going to put it back in play. Now we've got a full suite. Hit ourselves for 1 fire, and create some damage. Boop. Alright. And heal ourselves for 2. And now it's our turn again. And let's hit ourselves for some fire. And hit him for 2. Not a huge amount of damage yet. Decent. Alright, let's just look here. So Coolant Blast is interesting. It does damage equal to the amount of fire damage you've been dealt since the end of your last turn. As cold damage. But, yeah, please. Please. Because that gives us that like little bit of distance, lets us knock him down a bit. I'm hoping that this will work out for us. Let's see here. So I've got another impale I can throw at him, which is great. And I've got that coolant, which is iffy. I've got another modular if I want. And another glacial to dig more cards out of my deck, so yeah. So sometimes things are affected by the order of appearance or the order of play or stuff. So because of when the Upsilon triggers, if it was like the last thing or second last thing, we could just have it go. We could put the grease gun back in hand, and that would be amazing. Yeah, perma-grease. Alright, fine. Doesn't matter. Yeah, because it's all prevented. Huzzah. Well, except for the stuff done to spite, which is great. Alright. Anyone else going to offer? So I'll do it again. I'm okay with that. Alright, fine. I will sacrifice my calibration unit, but only my calibration unit. Heavy plating it is. I guess, yeah, if you're not taking any damage, it's kind of pointless. Okay. Back to me. Yeah, sure. I'll discard that. And then that. Because, yeah, why not, you know? What does it really matter? Okay. Yeah, thought I had one more in there. So we can do this again. Fair enough. Alright. In play. Though I'm going to be a bit selfish this time, and just take that for myself, because I'm a little low hit point wise compared to everyone else. And for some of AZ's better stuff to work well, he needs a certain amount of margin to absorb the fire backlash before he actually does something. So, a bit of a compromise. Oh, wow, I got a lot of stuff in my discard. I'm surprised I don't have a freezing chamber in there yet. There's my thermal shockwave. I wish I had that. Oh, 2 of them? I only have like 3. But yeah, the chamber isn't here at all. Which is weird since I have... Oh, I have 30. Oh no, that's him. How much do I have? 5 cards left? Yeah. 2 cryo chambers, both of them in there somewhere. And the cold snaps. Oh my god. I got to get the impales out before I forget too. Alright, big Omni Cannon. Boku bonus blast. Shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the face. Oh, that is no fun. Did he actually say if he had one? Nope, appears no. Oh well. One of his cards lets you dig a card out of your discard pile. And when I say you, I mean each player. It's really good. Well, you take it out of the discard pile, put it on the top of your deck, and then whoever's playing Tempest alone draws it, which is great. Let me just check my hand again. Sure I have. Yeah, I've got 2 nulls. Oh, somebody else offered? Somebody else? Oh, okay. Ouchies. We might have lost this one too. Alright. Okay, so the Impale's still in place. The Coolant Blast isn't going to help me right now. So, yeah. Impale again. There you go, Spite. And healing's not going to help because I'll get hit for 2 or 3 damage from this guy, so no point in doing that. There's my Cryo Chamber. See, now there's a point in doing that. So Cryo Chamber decreases the amount of fire damage AZ does to himself and increases the amount of cold damage. Which is win-win. Or, sorry, rather, the fire damage done by anything is reduced to AZ. The cold damage he does to himself is increased. Which is awesome. Those chambers are very useful in their own way. And, you know, if worst comes to worst, you can blow it up to deal 5 fire damage to AZ, which, I mean, if you're doing it right, can then be redirected. See, there we go. Meta style. Does a redirect effect for the damage. Very good. Okay. So the Omni Cannon does 2 times the amount of cards that you put under it, so you can put things you don't want or need underneath and then use them to, like, hurt your enemy in a meaningful way. Pipe Wrench decreases the damage that Spite does, or sorry, that Mr. Fix takes by 1. And that's all damage, so it cancels out the effect of the Upsilon compound and allows pretty much anything that Spite does to be redirected from Mr. Fix. Because it's only redirecting damage that is being done to Fix, so. Alright. Big card draw. That works. Okay. Oh, we're so close to having enough things under the safe house to flip this guy. What does he do? Broken Vessel. Increases damage dealt by him by 1 for each card under the safe house. Ooh. Whenever a card is placed under the safe house, one player may draw a card. Whenever a victim is destroyed, Spite deals each hero target 1 psychic damage, which would then be modified by that. Same thing with the Lab Raid. Alright. Godspeed. Better. This is the thing that pumps up the rats. And it also drags them out of the discard. It's not good. It's not good. And they're going to gnaw on us now. One more vote, guys. We'll make use of this while we can. Goodbye, Tempest. You'll be missed, and your spirit shall drive us ever onward. So, when a hero dies, they're not actually out of the fight. There are still things they can do. I will sacrifice my null point. Because I want to keep both of my impales and my focus. So, okay. Gatling gun it is. It seems weird since you had to sacrifice a card, but okay. Ouch. This is gonna suck. Oh, right. This. Balls. So that's 3 damage being dealt to each of us. So that's 4 damage, in fact, which means AZ's gone down. Yeah. Alright. Fix, it's up to you. Nope. Nope. Nope, wrong thing. Wrong. Wait. Oh, right, because you can redirect that. Never mind. That's awesome. Okay. We're okay. Well, we're not okay. We're probably in deep, deep trouble. But there's a small chance we'll be okay. Eventually. So, more cards. Okay. Strike. Right. And redirect it. Oh, sorry. Still doing okay damage, even with that. Damage type of your choice. Or an ongoing card from their trash into their hand. That's less good. No point. Balls. Oh, right, because he'll make you. Right. I forgot. Alright, I hate this fucking turn. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. Not cool. Okay. Ah, I did it again. That way you can actually deal a bit of damage on that first strike as well. Oh, too late. Well, that was better actually than the last one. The last one was just vicious. All right. Main menu. Multiplayer. Justice. Actually, yeah. I want to play Baron Blade. Just need to, wet my whistle and fill this thing up again. That was weird. Usually people say something. Oh well. Let's see what Panta has to say. Panta always says something. Alright, and I'm going to put all you on a quick break as well. So, if there's something you need to take care of in the meantime, please do so. Break time. And we're back. Hey everybody. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's see what random gives me. AZ. Again. Okay. So we're going to fight Mad Bomber on Mars. So that'll be fun, I'm sure. Hopefully we don't get the weird thing that happened with the matriarch. Discards one card. Deals each one or two sonic damage. Discards X colors from the top. Okay. So everybody discards a card, and that forces him to discard 3 cards. That's not bad. Now, Baron Blade is a little different as his Mad Bomber self. This is another variant we're playing with. This is one of the ones I have unlocked. Oop. And 6 damage. Oop. Okay, we're good. That was weird. They've been working on the sync issues, and now they have a button that helps you resync up, which is great. Okay. So whenever the villain target enters play, it is placed under this card, and the top card of the villain deck is played. Cards under this card have no game text and are indestructible and are not considered in play. At the start of the villain turn, Baron Blade deals each non-villain target X fire damage, where X is the number of cards under it. Okay, that makes sense. When Baron Blade would be destroyed, his villain card flips to Maniacal Death Ray Wielder, which I love. That's awesome in my head. We're not going to look at that one just yet, I think. Alright. I'm kind of pooched right now. I'm actually just going to skip and skip. There we go. Okay. Okay. After all, the streamers are counting on us. Who else will protect them from the devious and slightly insane Baron Blade? Oh my god, Swiftbot right off the bat? That gives an extra play and an extra draw to Unity. That is a great card to get as Unity, especially this early. Ooh. Wait, did you blow up my battleship, as it were? Oh yeah, mobile defense platforms. Well, that's bad. Alright. But Unity already got an extra draw off this card, and should get at least 1 extra play, if not 2, so... Fast forward button. Haha. Forgot about that. There we go. Alright, so that's gonna hurt a bit next turn. Luckily I'll have the isothermic, so that's something. After that though, could be dirty, bad times, worrisome, and no fun. I don't know why I started singing. For any of you offended, I apologize. For any of you not offended, I still kind of apologize. You don't want, like, unintended singing inflicted on you. Backlash shield. Right. Hopefully we can do something about that. You might notice, by the way, as it did escalate quickly, the Baron doesn't have a lot of hit points on this side, and not that many more on this side, so... I'll just keep saying yeah, wow to everything. Why not? Okay, let's start with the isothermic. And then let's spike the villainous. Because I don't want to get hit for the backlash damage just yet. Alright, Unity, do your thing. I believe in you. Unity's one of my favorite characters, too. Unity, AZ, and probably Raw. I mean, I like Ardent Adept a lot, but in multiplayer online, he's slow. Ooh, I'm being called. Just gonna mute you guys. And we're back. Okay. Did I just have the... I think I may have had the mic muted for the last, like, 20 minutes. Oh, dear. Oh, well. Hey, how you doing? Good.
Migraine?
All right. Oh, right. Oh, well. There's all these little things you forget when you're playing a game like this.
I think Britain's lying down.
Is Britain tired? Redirect. Fire damage to him. Seems unlikely the leak would have flipped him. That's weird. Alright, anyway. Okay. I'm not going to argue with that. If somebody wants to discard their own cards and keep me from having to discard cards, I can work with that. Being said, it's going to take up the fire, which is too bad. Or not. Oh no, he's still discarding. Okay. You never know what's going to happen.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the stream. Alright. Meteor Swarm again. So now no one can deal damage, of course. I hate Meteor Swarm. I really don't like it. Really don't like that card. I mean, okay, so it looks like it's an advantage, because you can, like, prepare and do all sorts of crazy stuff, but, yeah, no good. No good. Aw! Thanks, Kinda Geek. Always good to see another Lure fan in the chat. How you doing today? You're right here at the tail end. We're going to finish this game, and hopefully not die, for once. And, that'll be cool. But, you know, whatever. Okay. Start of... Whoa. That's a bit of a rewalk. Alright, we'll see what happens here. I'm sure it'll be fine. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Oh, and thank you for the follow, by the way, Canna Geek. That's awesome. That's good stuff. Alright. Always surprises me a little bit when people follow. Alright. So we're reshuffling. Remember that bit? Right. Okay. I don't see what this is accomplishing, since it does no damage to him. What's going to happen? I don't understand what's happening. Understand why he wanted that so badly. It did 0 damage. It seems pointless. Right. Okay. I wonder what we want. I wonder what we want alive. Ooh. Oh, that's super cute. Oh, you did. How is she? I assume good. She seems like a lovely person. Sick and at work. Oof. Dude, that sucks. That is entirely no fun. I've had to do it, and yeah, it's not good. Not even sort of good. That's fair. Okay. I see. She does, yeah. I haven't met her. I've met Kathleen and Graham and Alex's parents because, sure, why not meet the Stacys? They were at the Calgary Entertainment Expo this year, and I got to chat with them for a minute. Told them, like, wow, I think your son is amazing. Also, you know, I remember the Astro Boy stuff, but your son is awesome. Which they took interestingly. That was kind of fun. Okay. And, yeah, the meteor storm pops anyway. The fire can't do any damage to us for a variety of reasons. Well, I live here for the last 10 years or so. Whereabouts are you from? Somebody who actually knows where places in Canada are? Terrible. Everybody's immune to the damage. Fast forward key. Always important to use the fast forward key. Skip. Choose. Okay. Thank you, Meteor Storm. You're helping us a lot. Skip. Everybody skip. Yeah, nice. Oh wow, that is a lot of people. Yeah, I'm originally from Manitoba, so all my family is Winnipeg, Brandon kind of area, and some in the country, you know, south of both. But that's about it. All right. Okay. No, not yet. Okay, so we got that, we got that, we got that. Play this. Get that extra card. Draw a module. Alright. And then don't play any of it. Actually, yeah, no, I got nothing. So, no point in doing any of that. Skip. And then skip. Alright. Oh. Okay. Done a little bit more setup. We're a little bit more prepared. Everything is fine. We're good. We're good. We got this okay. Got this taken care of. I don't believe that for a second. But if I did, I would still say that. Sure. Yeah. No problem. Do it up. I have plenty of the cards that let me retrieve my modules from the graveyard and then do some damage. So, yeah, that's cool. It'll be fine. Well, and that takes a personal taste. And some of the different cards from the different sets have a bit of a variation in things, so some might appeal more to others. But for me, it's the game that I love. It's a great, you know, kind of cooperative game. And unlike a lot of those, there isn't somebody playing as, like, the villain. It's more or less an automated system, which for the card game is relatively cool. Or, like, for the computer game is relatively cool. You don't have to take care of so much of the little finicky bits. You just have to say yes, no, whatever. Decide who might be the most, the weakest person if there are two people tied, that kind of stuff. So, it has some great advantages. Skip. Oop. What do we have to say? Sounds good. We'll get rid of all of them and everything will be wonderful. Okay. Another meteor storm. Oh my god, that's irritating. Oh, I love the meteor swarms. Alright. Oh, okay. Sure. Why not? And boom goes the meteor swarm. I like dual crowbars, but I guess, yeah, if you're not doing anything, it doesn't make any difference. Alright, and another living force field. Oh. Wow. Okay. I'll just skip my turn. Get rid of the stupid thing. Oh, wait, no. I meant the... screw it. You can get rid of the meteor storm later. Alright. Yeah, that was my bad. Wait, what? Now I'm confused. What? The heck is this? I see. So what do? What do? I have no idea. An extra free play. Yeah, that's a bug. That is a big bug. That is a big bad bug. Well, alright then. Let's do the thing. Might as well punch him while he's there. Oh dear. So what happens when he flips? Goes back up to 40 hit points. Blow up a whole bunch of cards. On turn deals the hero target with the highest hit points X damage. Number of cards in the... Ooh. Okay. And yeah, no more villain targets, of course. Yes. Resync. Huh? In play if I can. That's weird. I don't know what just happened. Strange things just happened. Don't know. Oh boy. Okay. All sorts of weirdness. Let's just skip our power phase because I can't do anything. Oh god. Alright. Sadly, this is a bit too much, and I have people that I want to spend some time with in person. So thank you very much for joining me, chat. And Canageek, thank you for saying hi. And we'll see you all next time I stream. Have yourselves a good day. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, that was exciting. So, take care, everyone. Oh, hi, Extra Bravo. Sorry you showed up kind of at the end. No worries, Canageek. I try to stream on Sundays, so if you're ever in, I should be around. Hard to say what I'll be playing at any time, but hard to say what I'll be playing at any given time. But usually some Minecraft earlier in the day. Hopefully we'll have this server thing going for me and the guys. But regardless, everybody have a good weekend or start of your week, depending on where you are. Take care.